Yeah, Sambit, can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, sir. Sir, I am Sambit Samal. My complete name is Sambit Samal. My ancestral origin is from Dhenkanal district, but I am born and brought up in the Balasore district, and I have completed my BTech in mechanical engineering and MTech in manufacturing and science engineering from ITR. And sir, in hobbies, I'm interested in bonsai gardening and ecotourism and photography.
Okay, so you are an engineer. You have done both your master and bachelor in engineering.
Sir.
Why don't you go for higher studies or corporate job? Why you are interested in civil service job?
Sir, since childhood, I have seen my father as a civil servant working for the people in the grassroots level. And sir, during my MTech, I got an opportunity to attend a seminar wherein young OS officer was invited, and he told us about the various aspects of the civil service. And during that time, the spark that was within me during my childhood, that reignited, and I started exploring about more about civil services, and then I got to know how diversified the work profile of an OS officer can be. Given an opportunity, I can serve in various departments of Odisha government. And sir, I got to know that as in 21st century civil service require diversified inputs in the field of civil service, and as today's government is more technology driven, so being from technical background, we can bring different tech into the service. And sir,
can you give some practical example where you can utilize your engineering knowledge in this civil service journey?
Definitely, sir. Sir, as my MTech is from manufacturing science and engineering, so manufacturing science and engineering is all about optimization. How the manufacturing process is taking place, that was a important component of that engineering, that subject. And so it is all about optimization, as the resources are minimum, and the essence of manufacturing engineering is to produce good quality products using minimum resources and within stipulated time. So as our government is focusing more on Make in India initiative right now, so in that field, as a administrator, I can definitely bring different ideas, and if given an opportunity, I may work in the industry department. There also my knowledge and expertise will work. And so the biggest manifestation of Make in India initiative is the Mission Shakti of our Odisha government. As Mission Shakti involves manufacturing of handmade products or tribal goods, that those are bringing to the upfront. So definitely, sir, my knowledge will be utilized there.
So you are belongs to which district you told?
Sir, my ancestral origin from Dhenkanal, but I have completed my schooling and college in Balasore district.
Balasore. What are the major challenges in Balasore?
So the major challenges, I can say, though different communities are living in harmony in Balasore district, like there is a major pocket of Muslim area in the Balasore district. So, but sometimes during the Durga Puja time, there is a law and order situation, some instances there. And sir, as Balasore is a coastal district, so two major rivers are passing through, Budha Balanga and Subarnareka, and other minor rivers like Jalka River and Son River are also there. So during monsoon time or cyclone time, flooding is a major problem in that area, and most of the cyclones, they bring disaster in that district.
Suppose you are the DM of Balasore. Recently in news, you got the SRC power, the DM. Okay. Right. So you are the DM of Balasore. So in this flood situation, what measure you will take?
Sir, there is a comprehensive disaster management program of our Odisha government, and according to that, there is three-pronged strategy of disaster management of Odisha government. Like prior to the disaster, during the disaster and after disaster. So prior and so during disaster, like we have to ensure, like as an administrator, I have to ensure that all the basic facilities, amenities are provided, are reached to the people, and mm, the major communication lines should
Okay.
not be hampered.
Okay.
So,
So your optional is
geography,
geography and
forest.
forestry.
Sir.
Okay. Tell me one place in India, okay, uh, which is a national park, which is a biosphere reserve, which is a Ramsar Convention in the wetland, and also a tiger reserve. Tell me the name of the place.
Sir, can I get a second?
Yes, and it is in Rajasthan.
Okay, sir. So I apologize, sir. I cannot.
Have you heard about Kevladio?
Kevaladu National Park. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Right.
So tell me one place in India where uh, evergreen forest, deciduous forest, and mangrove forest we can found.
Sir, Andaman Nicobar is the place where all these type of forest we can found there.
Okay.
Sir.
What is the like Mahanadi issue? You heard about Mahanadi issue?
Right, sir.
What is the issue?
The Mahanadi issue is the river dispute between Odisha and the Chhattisgarh state. So the basic problem is that at the upper level of Mahanadi, Chhattisgarh is building embankments and restricting the natural flow of the river. As a result, the natural level of Mahanadi is not getting maintained in the Odisha. The farmers of Odisha are not getting adequate water during the agriculture. So it is hampering the agricultural productivity of Odisha, and also the water level of Hirakud reservoir is not being maintained. So it is also hampering the hydroelectricity power. So this is the basic tussle between Odisha and Chhattisgarh. And so there was a tribunal established. I am not exactly remembering the year, but there is a tribunal to settle the dispute between Chhattisgarh and Odisha. But still the dispute is going on, and the dispute is in tribunal. Sir.
I'll ask some few rapid round questions. Okay.
Right, sir.
Tell me who got Padma Bhushan this year from Odisha?
So Padma Bhushan, Miss Pratibha Rai got Padma
Okay.
Bhushan.
Who got like original Khel Ratna award? Okay. Major Dhyanchand Khel Ratna award from Odisha.
Sorry, sir, I cannot recall at this moment.
Okay. Who got gold medal in Paralympic?
So in Paralympic, the badminton player Pramod Bhagat, he got the Khel Ratna award in
Yes.
Paralympics.
Yes. Then tell me one place which is in UNESCO Biosphere Reserve from Odisha.
UNESCO Biosphere Reserve. The Similipal Biosphere Reserve is
UNESCO Heritage Site of UNESCO Heritage Site, one place from Odisha.
So Konark is the UNESCO World Heritage.
Olive Ridley turtle where you find in Odisha.
So in Odisha, there are 3 places we can get olive ridley, which is the natural breeding of the. One is the Rusiculia mahana, another is.
Okay. Have you heard about Gahir Math?
Yes, sir, Gahir Mata, that is near Bhitarkanika.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. Pass to the.
Okay, so you are from Baleshwar. What type of natural disaster Baleshwar usually face? One you already said about flood.
Yes, sir.
Any more?
Sir,
Apart from flood, anything Baleshwar face?
sir, in every year, Baleshwar district is hit by cyclones, and sir, low pressure zones, low pressure that is developed in.
Cyclone. Okay.
Cyclone.
So, what do you think? How we protect the human settlement from cyclone? what step comment have taken, what step you suggest from your geography knowledge? Okay.
Sir, as you know, mangrove is called the first line of defense against. So, under the afforestation program, we can develop mangrove forest along the beaches. Then, sir, we have to build cyclone shelters, all-weather cyclone shelters. Yes, sir. Then, sir, the coastal area, the people of the coastal area should be educated about the dangers, about the threats from the cyclone.
Recently, government have taken an initiative for disaster mitigation. Have you gone through in the newspaper? Government taken initiative to send SMS to people.
Yes, sir. Information dissemination system. Yes, sir.
Make them aware about the disaster.
Incoming threat. Yes, sir.
So, who is the primary agency dealing with disaster at national level? National level, who? Who is the primary agency? Premium agency?
So, the National Home Department of
there is agency.
so National Disaster Response
Management Authority.
NDM.
Who is head of NDM?
So, Prime Minister is the head of the
In
NDM.
Odisha, who is the primary?
The Chief Minister of the
Odisha.
state.
What is that agency name?
State Disaster Management Authority, SDM.
SDM.
So,
Okay. Next, you have, tell me, in Mayurbhanj Simili Park, usually we found there is a forest fire.
right.
Forest fire, last year also forest fire.
Yes, sir.
So, what do you think? The majority of the forest fire is natural or man-made?
Sir, forest fire is a natural incident, but the forest fire incidents that we are seeing today is a major. The major reason behind is man-made cause. Man-made causes.
Okay. So, what is your take? How you ensure or prevent forest fire as a civil servant?
Sir, as a civil servant, sir, to control the forest fire, the help of the local community is very much essential. According to Joint Forest Management program of Odisha government, the local level community should associate, and sir, adequate employees should be there in the forest department, so that they can during the summer season there is high chances of forest fire. So during that time they should go into inspection into deep into forest, like the places where the chances of getting forest fire.
There you can use technology.
Yes, sir. I can. Like, sir, GPS technology, like satellite tracking.
GPS, use of drone.
Sir.
Mostly you must associate the
Local people. That is the most important thing.
Okay.
So they can help. They can check the like when the forest fire is initiating, they only can put the check on forest fire at that level. So, yes,
very
Okay.
good.
Okay.
thank you.
Ecotourism is his hobby. Hobby. You have written in your hobby.
Yes, sir.
Ecotourism.
So,
How it is? How you develop it as a hobby?
sir, during the vacation period of in a year, I love to travel. Whenever I like to travel, I like to travel to natural areas. Like last year, I have traveled to Daringbadi ecotourism camp, and near to that there is Mandasuro camp, ecotourism camp. So in that way, I developed. When I traveled there, I felt that I'm interested in traveling these kind of areas. So, yes.
Tell us something about bonsai.
Sir, bonsai is so the simple terms. Bonsai means a miniature form of a mature tree that is grown in a shallow pot that exhibits the impression of a mature tree that is grown in the wild. So in bonsai gardening, we basically bring some nursery plants, and by various horticultural processes like trimming, pruning, root pruning, etc. We give the plant to a shape of to a shape that look like a mature plant. So, sir, it is basically the development of a bonsai plant takes a long time, so it needs patience, and it consists of judicious programs, like all the plants that is pruning, all the works that should be performed on the particular plant, that should be planned in a particular way. So that is bonsai garden.
Which country actually developed this?
Yes, sir. So bonsai was developed. Bonsai was developed as an art in China back in 200 BC. But after that, Japan adopted it, and by 200 AD, Japan developed it as a art form. And today, the young generation are getting, as gardening is becoming a attracting youth towards it. So bonsai gardening is being popular around the world now.
And to decrease the wind speed during cyclone, whether mangrove can be grown in all the coastal areas of Odisha, whether mangrove plantation can be done throughout the coastal belt of Odisha.
No, sir. So mangrove.
Then what is the which is best suitable wind break tree, which we can plant so that it will restrict the wind speed.
Sir, to decrease the wind during a cyclone, generally shelter belts and wind breakers are grown, in which casuarina species of trees are majorly used in coastal areas. So casuarina species can be used as a wind breaker during cyclone.
And then where we can plant these mangroves?
So mangroves is a special vegetation that is grown in the estuarine areas where the river water meets the fresh water of the river meets the salty water of the.
So Odisha, which is a suitable area for this mangrove? We can also plant mangrove. Then in which part of Odisha we can plant?
So the areas which are suitable for mangrove plantation in Odisha are in Baleswar district, where the Budhabalanga river is getting, or Subarnarekha and Budhabalanga river are being merged in the West Bay of Bengal, and Bhitarkanika is the largest mangrove forest in Odisha. And sir, some patches of in Puri Konarko region, that a small Daya river is getting merged there. So small patches are also found in Puri and Ganjam district
And
also.
in India, one site is there, World Heritage Site, mainly for mangrove.
Yes, sir.
Which
So Sundarban mangrove forest is under World Heritage.
after completion of your post-graduation, you have not joined any job.
No,
You
sir.
completed in 2019.
Yes, sir.
During these 3 years,
Sir, as I told, in 2019, during my MTech, I came under the influence of a civil servant. Then I started seriously for this, and I devoted full time into the civil service.
Okay. How do what are the special character you have, and you think that you are the best fit for this civil service, sir?
Right, sir. So the confidence that I have that I should be selected into this particular service comes from the opinion of my parents, teachers, and my friends.
Okay.
They might have seen some qualities within me, because since very long they are trying why you are not preparing for this job, you have the ability to achieve this job. And sir, during my graduation, when I came in contact with some officers in some civil servants, when I interacted with them, I saw some potential, some qualities like patience, perseverance, and dealing the situations with integrity and neutrality, and compassion towards the lower section of the society. Those qualities, I believe that those are within me also. So I think on that basis I can be a good fit for the job, but rest are you are here to judge that.
Okay, last question from my side.
Sir.
What is 60?
Sir. So Odisha government has the 5T program, where the 5 T's are teamwork, technology, transformation, uh, time, another one I'm forgetting, sir, and the latest T, that is, I'm not remembering
Tour.
right now, sir. But I have heard, but I'm not.
Tour.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so thank you, Sambit. Okay,
Thank
so
you.
the overall performance you have done very, I think you have very good